This episode is recorded in front of a live streaming audience.
Prepare to attack the enemy's control points.
Get behind me, Doctor!
I am fully charged!
You are listening to Control Point, a Team Fortress 2 podcast, with Brent Copeland, Eric Fullerton, and Wes Wilson.
Control Point, episode 80, recorded on June 28th, 2009. I'm Brent Copeland.
I'm Wes Wilson.
And I'm Eric Fullerton.
And Brent can't control his computer.
Yeah.
When are you going to turn that off?
Thanks, Car Hacks.
Yeah. When are you going to turn
No
off?
more messages during the podcast.
Why do you have Steam sounds on anyway?
Can you turn Steam sounds on?
Yes.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
That's too much of a pain.
There's this thing, it's called settings.
Well, let's walk people through this. This is a good thing. Everybody should know this. So we go to... you say there's settings somewhere? Okay, there's settings. It's the button at the bottom with a big check mark.
Yeah.
Right? And you can go over to... I see nothing but sounds, though.
Huh? It's under notifications.
Notifications. Let's see. Notifications. Don't see it here.
Notifications sound off.
I see voice.
Why is it the beginning of our shows nowadays are like little miniature train wrecks?
It's kind of a reflection of our lives.
Okay, I'll take that. All
Damn it, quit messaging me, Car Hacks.
I am.
When I receive a message, send... there we go. This is under Friends, actually.
Really?
Under Friends, there is a notifications and sounds category.
Okay.
And when I receive a message, I have turned off play a sound. So you can send me messages, and I just want to answer it.
See, that's kind of what I do with him already.
So, welcome to Control Point, where your dreams come true.
I think it's funny that I just got like 20 messages pop up too on my screen, like people testing it.
Yeah.
Did you hear a beep?
Nope, I did not.
There we go.
Yeah.
As you can see, Control Point, we give you the tips and tricks that are correct.
That's a good plan.
That are correct.
That's a good plan.
Yeah.
And if you would like send me a message that says, hey, you want to play some Team Fortress 2, it might actually have something to do with this podcast.
This podcast is about TF2?
Apparently.
Are you sure?
Apparently.
So let's jump right into it, shall we?
Should we open the briefcase?
Yes. Let's open up that crazy briefcase.
This is a new briefcase.
Huh.
Have you seen this one? It's got zippers.
No, I haven't seen that one. Interesting. It sounds authentic.
How do we get... I don't know how to get in this thing.
Yeah. Let's get the person out of the briefcase first.
Okay.
Who's in there? Someone's breathing.
Oh, wait, who's that? There's. Come on out.
It's Johnny.
Johnny! Hey!
Who's Johnny?
I was in there holding the line still from last night. Eric knows what I'm talking about.
Yes. Hold the line.
I know what you're talking about.
Always on time.
Is Foreigner going to come to our house and beat us up?
That's Toto.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow. But Foreigner might if they hear us singing like that.
Yeah, they probably would.
So, Johnny Napalm is here today on this excellent, glorious episode 80.
80!
And guess what?
Why didn't we have him on episode 71?
80!
Did we not?
If
That
he's
would have made more sense, right?
Yeah, if he's Johnny Napalm 71, we should have had him on episode 71.
Right. That's true. But today is Johnny Napalm's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
We've got a special
whistles.
cake for him here. We got his cake, and it's coming out of the briefcase. Here you go. Oh, there it is. Oh, look how yummy that is.
Yum. Yes, we have a cake for you today, and it has, let's see, how many cherries? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cherries and 1 candle.
Yep.
And
it
looks
looks...
and it's brown, and it looks like asphalt.
And it is not a
gravel.
lie. It is not a lie.
Yes, it is definitely
I was
not
going to say it looked more like Cocoa Pebbles or something.
It's chocolate cake with a cocoa pebble crust.
Yes. And for the audio listeners, of course, we are referring to the portal cake. For those that don't know what we're talking about, but you turned 38 today. That's cool.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Which year has been your favorite out of all 38 of them?
You know, the 38th, really.
Do you know they actually did a study of people, and they asked which decade of their life was the best, and almost universally, the decade they were in was the best decade of their life.
Oh, really?
Yep.
It just gets better and better, I think, right?
Kind of makes me sad.
Why?
Because the best decades I'm going to miss.
Because you're not alive now?
No, because they always get better. So I'm going to miss the best, regardless, right?
Well, you're going to have the best, and then you're going to get another one, and it's going to be the best.
Yeah, but I'll be always jealous of those people still alive.
It's like getting a raise every decade. That's a good thing, right?
No, you should be getting one every year.
If you're making good money and then you get a raise, it doesn't mean you were making bad money before.
Yeah, but I'll still be jealous of that guy who makes the raise the year after I die.
Oh, that doesn't make any sense. What were you saying about Ash Williams?
So, what I was saying about Ash Williams was a little something like this.
Hey guys, it's Ash again. I'm still depressed over this whole game server thing. You know, when I bought a server and it wasn't from lowpings.net. I really learned my lesson, but God, I just can't get over it. So I decided to do another song about it. Try to mend my broken heart. The CP host said I should rent from lowpings.net, so why did I decide to go with someone else instead? It's all because I'm stupid and assumed they'd be the same, but now my server's so laggy that no one will join my game. Should've gone to lowpings.net. This other place is laggier than dial-up internet, but Lowpings has 100 tick and 99 cents per slot, so your server doesn't end up being filled with crummy bots.
Wow.
Nice.
Is that great or what?
That was really nice.
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
Wow. Thank you very much, Ash Williams, for supporting lowpings.net. And thank you for supporting our show, lowpings.net.
Yeah.
So, speaking of lowpings.net, the servers are still excellent. I played on them last night with Johnny Napalm. So, do you want to do a little state of the servers, Johnny?
Yeah, I have it down further in the doc, but yeah, we can go over that now.
Oh, okay.
Well, he could just talk about his week, and he could talk about the servers later.
You want to do that? You want to do
True.
weeks
I could
first?
just throw it.
All right, yeah, let's do weeks first. How about Johnny first?
Well, my week, I didn't really do any playing until Friday night, pretty much, and that was pretty awesome. I had a ton of people that I played with. I will go through their names now, since we need to, fill up space. We had Flunk, Clyde Frog was there, Unicycle Jester, Bad Easy, Mentok, Mint Condition, Boomrocker, Nobself Cake, Pierre Cron, the Eagle, or Engie, Alley Dog, Leia Shadow, Trent Gear, and Ragnall. And I actually got a domination on Mentok while we were on Gold Rush while I was playing Medic. I took him down with my Blute Sauger. I was backpedaling while he was trying to hit me with rockets, so that was pretty sweet.
Nice.
Good good highlight for Friday, because that was about it. 'Cause everything else I tried to do pretty much failed. Saturday night, I went out, to the Goose Hollow Inn here in Portland with some friends of mine for drinks and stuff. And then when I came back, it was time to basically turn the server into my personal little party room. So we turned on birthday mode and enabled dice roll and replaced the map cycle with this crazy set of maps. And it's all that stuff still going on right now. I'll shut it all off a little later on, but we got, the CP No Mercy map, which is awesome. It's basically they took the No Mercy rooftop finale. Yeah, they took the No Mercy rooftop finale and turned it into a TF2 map. It's a CP map. So the first point's underneath where the helipad is, and the second one's somewhere off to the side where there's those big power transformers or whatever. And it's really fun. It's just a really good looking map.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. It was pretty cool. So hopefully that'll stay. That one will stay in the. It'll be nominatable.
Yeah, I like the turret. There's a gun that you can go up and use. The turret is still there, but it has a little sign that says like out of order or something like that. And it has like little sparks.
Yeah,
I thought that was pretty neat. Wait, I go over to it. And I'm like
sparks from being sapped.
I'm like clicking E. I'm like clicking like U's and stuff, and I'm like, oh, what am I doing?
I kind of zoned for a second. What map are we talking about?
Left 4 Dead. No Mercy.
Yeah, I haven't played it.
It's pretty good.
You don't seem like you enjoyed it that much there, Wes.
I haven't played it.
Oh, I thought you said
no.
I thought you said, I've played it.
No.
I especially like.
Well, it's fun. So.
I like the ladders. How you just kind of glide right up the ladders. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost crazy how quick that is. You just pop right up.
Yeah. But yeah, that's good stuff. Oh, Pac-Man. Yeah. We played Pac-Man.
Yeah, we did
Isn't
Pac-Man.
it fun?
I do. Yeah, you talked about it last week, right?
Yeah.
And it is really well done because they have like if you look straight up at the ceiling, you probably already said this last week, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, you look up at the ceiling and you can see the whole board, which is like a 2D Pac-Man board, and you can see where the ghosts are. So, but you're walking down these hallways and stuff, and the ghosts are gigantically large, and they're really creepy and scary, and you can't shoot them. You can't
creepy and scary in a like 16 color way. What do you mean creepy and scary?
Well, they're creepy and scary. They're like huge and they're after you. But like, and I was playing engineer because I was like, yeah, I'll hit him with my turret or something. But of course, it doesn't work. And plus, it doesn't even kill turrets. Like it's running.
It's great. You can build.
I'm not calling it turrets. Sentries.
Yeah, you can build stuff and the ghost won't kill it.
Yeah. They just go through it. But
that was a surprise to me, actually. I was surprised to find that out. I thought for sure that stuff would just get run over and destroyed.
Yeah, I thought it was going to kind of be like the train, but it's not.
Yeah.
But
it feels like the train.
It's kind of Tron-like because, like, you know, it's all just edges, and they're kind of glowing blue, and everything else is black. So there's, like, no textures or anything. Actually, speaking of, we played the Tron-looking map, too, last night, didn't we?
So
CP Tron Final. That was just an odd looking map.
Yeah.
So it sounds like they've fixed it though, because we played a Tron map a while back that was not finished and didn't seem fun. Like there were no forward respawn, so it was just a long hallway.
I don't think they fixed the respawns. There's still an awful lot of walking around. Of course, we were just goofing around so much. I don't even know if anyone was really focused on actually capping any points because we were all doing. We had the high ping squad on with us last night. So we had like Nasty Matt Nilsson and Nintendo Ninja and D Wave and Miner and all these folks from the UK and stuff and Papercut and Mookie and a whole bunch of people anyway, but. Tron just turned into like, hey, let's, Eric was talking to people about some phrase or something that had him all confused, and then we were having people do different accents and stuff like that.
Oi, have a cup of tea. Oi.
Wow, I hope they were all that good.
Hello, Governor. Yeah, they were pretty good.
Yeah, Nivekeryas was trying to do he was like trying to do Scottish accents and Irish and all that stuff. It was funny.
Yeah, it was good times. Good times.
Speaking of Scottish accents, I hear there's going to be a mini CPCon coming up soon.
What? I don't. Wow, that. Okay.
We'll talk about that later, though.
Missed connection.
But it's true. It's true. We have a big announcement. I guess we'll add that to on the loudspeaker, huh?
Yes.
Anyway, sorry to interrupt your week, Johnny.
No, totally cool. But we played a whole bunch of goofy maps Saturday night, which was awesome. I had a lot of fun. We did some billiards. We did the new quad one for a while since Eric hadn't seen it yet, so we played on that one.
The new quad one?
Yeah.
Somebody.
Yeah, it's the quad B1B, I think.
Who did it? Who messed with it?
I think Super Chicken Hunter, and I think. Was it Freaky Delic did some work with that?
Are there cows on it?
Did they take granary?
No. Well, it's interesting because I thought they were going to do a lot more with it, but they they added on the center point. They have it's kind of like a glass floor, and you can look down into it, and you see like this car that's all pimped out. It's like a CP car. It's pretty cool.
Oh.
Yeah, it's good. It's like black with orange stripes. It's got the CP logo on the hood.
But it's neat. It doesn't disrupt the geometry at all because it's just instead of just a textured floor under the point, it's just a glass floor, and you just see down in there. So it's neat. Also, they added this weird I want to say it's an evil cookie, but looking at it, it's actually
supposed
round.
To be a moon.
It's like a moon. It's really creepy.
In the sky?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really weird. I've never seen that model before. I don't know.
They've improved your quad map with a glass floor with a car under it and a cookie in the sky.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Good
So,
stuff.
improve? Is that the word we're using?
I'm going to go with alter.
Okay, alter sounds like probably a good one.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's still the good old gameplay. You still got the weird rules and the one cap point and all that stuff. But if you guys actually still listen to this show, the two guys that are working on the map, I like it. Keep doing what you're doing. Add more creepy stuff. Actually, feel free to change the geometry too. whatever. I don't care. Even change the sky, make it dark. I don't know, make it snow, whatever. I don't care. So anyway,
make it rain like in Rainy 2 Fort.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, that's right. We played that too. A Rainy 2 Fort. I thought that was really fun. It was just it was dark and rainy. And that was pretty much it, really, right? I don't think anything else
I was expecting it to be more epic than it was. I think we played maybe 5 minutes there, and everybody's like, "Yeah, okay, we get it now."
I know, yeah,
it's still 2 Fort.
Yeah, it's still 2 Fort.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just 2 Fort, except it's dark and rainy.
Yeah, and the one in the spawn room, right outside the big spawn room, not the little one, but the big one that goes out in the main, not the sniper deck one, but the other one, right? So you go out there. And it's dark. Like in the original 2 Fort, you see little sun rays coming down through the cracks in the ceiling, between the wood planks. This one's just dark, so it's actually kind of not that you could really hide in the corner, but it kind of makes you feel like it's you could hide a sentry, or it's neat. I don't know. It really doesn't change the gameplay at all, but I thought it was much better than just somebody. Adding rain, they obviously changed the lighting and did some work on it. So
right, I'd like to see them take all the original Valve maps and make them snowy, for winter season.
Yeah, me too. That'd be cool.
I think it would be cool to
awesome.
have
It would be
weather.
great if you could just flip a switch or something to change it from dark to snow to
weather
normal.
vote. I wish you could weather vote.
And
a cool idea.
it'd freeze water if it was in the winter. So in 2 Fort, it would be at least the top would be frozen or something.
I like that.
Oh, that would be awesome with no friction.
And you'd slide across.
Oh, that'd be funny.
That would be sweet.
You just slide through the sewers.
They need to have toboggans and sleds and Santa Clauses.
Santa Claus.
I don't know where I'm going with that.
I like that. I like weather vote though. So Valve, if you're listening, you probably aren't, but
no, they're listening.
Actually, that would be more like a mod or something, right?
Like a source mod plugin or something.
But anyway,
I don't know how you could change the map like that on the fly, though. That'd have to be something built into the base code, I think.
Yeah, true.
If the map was built that way, and then then you could have just a mod where you could vote.
Did Sunset ever get completed?
Sunset? Oh, I don't know.
Has anybody?
The furnace one that Yumi was making.
Yeah, the Sunset one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's CP Furnace. We have it on the server on CP1. Yeah, it's pretty neat.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, it was really nice.
I've actually been having a lot of fun playing new maps lately. We played Observatory, which I know isn't new, but that's a lot of fun. Getting that last cap point is just really brutal. There was another one. Oh man, I can't remember what it was. But I've been playing a lot of the more bizarre maps lately, and been having a lot of fun with it. And okay.
I'm glad. You're the only one, because everybody's like, oh, we need to play more stock maps.
Well, I know. That's what baffles me. Everybody's like, I want more. And I'm like, come on, don't get me wrong. I understand that, you want to play on the maps that are, professionally balanced. Yeah. But at the same time, having that new environment, to me,
it's part of the challenge.
Yeah.
It's almost like a new game, right? It's like if we play the same maps we've played 4 billion times, over and over
I need to go to this spot and do this thing.
Let's try something new.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I don't know, maybe we should do a Friday. That used to be kind of like the Friday nights, right?
Yeah. See, I wish we had more us playing together time.
Yeah.
Like alone time. Well, not alone time.
It's difficult though, because it's like I'll try to get on and the server will be full.
Yeah.
And I won't see any of y'all on, and I'll sit there and wait. I don't know.
That's okay. I think if the server is full, then we just go to some random.
We start kicking people.
No, we just go to some random thing.
We just go to some random place.
So we'll start kicking people.
We can go play some Pyro dodgeball. Sorry.
And
talking to everybody. Sorry.
Most times, if we just go to some random place, and there's go to a place that's got maybe less than 10 people. Right.
One of those F7.
Well, not that that's fun to play a 6 or 7 player game or something, but You go to a server that has less than 10 people, and then people will hopefully join us, and it'll just be a big party on someone else's server. But, only if the...
And then once we lure everybody off CP1...
We run back.
Exactly.
So it's not like a force kick, right?
Yeah, exactly. We lure you off with candy, and then we take our candy and go home.
I like how you think, sir.
So yeah, I don't know. I think we need more scheduled gameplay, like when we can synchronize our.
Well,
schedules.
I really can't ever log on until after like 8 o'clock. That's when
After
I
8?
Yeah, that's when I get Duncan down. Is after 8 o'clock. I really can't do. I mean, from 5 until 8, I'm dealing with family stuff,
Right.
And then after I get Duncan down, depending on whether I'm working that night, I can do stuff. Tuesday nights become DDO night. Thursday night I usually work. So
yeah, it's like hard to find time anymore. Like you're saying, it's like Sunday is podcasting.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can do stuff when I get home, but if we record a safe house, I usually edit it, and then I'm just kind of like kind of done with computers for the day. And then Tuesday I started playing DDO with you guys.
Yeah.
Wednesdays it's usually with the kids, and now it looks like either Thursday or Friday, like once a month, I might start playing Dungeons and Dragons live. That it's just like, where's the time?
Yeah.
Now, do we make Saturday night like something else, and then my wife just divorces me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
so good plan.
Yeah. Woo.
Yeah. So I'm pretty,
that worked out.
I'm pretty much just kind of melding my week into Johnny's week because it's.
I think that's fine. I think that's how we should have always done this segment.
Yeah, I know.
Just kind of meld it all together.
Yeah, but I mean, I had a lot of fun.
Other.
I had a bunch of fun last night playing, and it was really cool. A lot of the Europeans came out because it was like morning for them, I guess. Nintendo Ninja.
No, it was European Day.
Bukebach.
The day they come out and play.
But and having fun, like talking in different crappy accents or whatever. But anyway, my favorite thing is always like to play new maps, so I really like that. I mean, I like getting down with a good like a push map or something too. I kind of missed that we didn't do that, but that just means I need to jump in and play something soon. Actually, I still want to play more Pipeline because I haven't gotten enough of that. So, have you guys played that?
And people are already getting tired of that one.
They are? Huh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, they play more than I do, obviously, but I'm not done with it. Well, I haven't even really started it yet.
It's at least to me, it's a pretty quick map.
Yeah.
So it's like you actually get to play it over and over and over again because it goes so fast.
Yeah.
That you actually play it a lot more than you do like a normal map.
When I played it on the Scam School server. And
you were playing with people who didn't know how to play.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, yeah. No, I mean they were fine, but
they're all worried about getting scammed and not really actually winning the game. Is that what they're about?
I guess. But no, it was really fun. But it seemed like the middle point where like it's not like there's a point. Well, I guess the middle checkpoint or whatever, where you go up the hills. Wait, am I even talking about the right one? Pipeline is the
oh Jesus,
the payload race.
There's two maps.
Are you talking about the payload race?
Yes.
The coasters.
Yes. No, not the ones that go way up high, but the other one where you start off the first checkpoint. It has a little dugout where you can build a little sentry if you want to, and you push the cart. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Does it look like that? It's a payload race.
Nope, not that one. Not that one. Okay, so I'm not talking about Pipeline. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
What was the other map that came out?
I don't know.
You're talking about the one where only one team pushes the cart.
I don't know.
Hoodoo? Could it be Hoodoo?
Hoodoo, maybe? Okay. Maybe it's Hoodoo. Maybe it is. Okay.
Wow. So
I want more Hoodoo because that I really like that. I like that better than Pipeline.
It's got all the like back ways to go and like for a Pyro, you would love that map.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I like it as Pyro.
Yeah, Hoot awesome.
I thought you were talking Pipeline the whole time, so I'm wondering, like, you mean like on the roller coasters and
Pipeline was okay. It seemed like it was a snipe fest, and it was like, I mean, because really it's very open, and you can just be way at the bottom sniping people or just hurling
I think
rockets.
Pipeline is a big snipe fest. It annoys me sometimes.
And it's surprising because it's something that Valve has been working on and to balance, and it just doesn't, it kind of feels more like just somebody's amateur attempt to make a map.
I think we're going to see a paradigm shift in how Pipeline is played soon, as people realize it's almost much more effective to take the back routes, and people just don't take them as much. And I think as people start realizing there's so many ways to go that you don't have to go where the card is.
Right.
And I mean, half the time I start up at the basically the top door to come around behind the people, because it's so much easier to kill 5 people pushing a cart from behind them than it is, coming from where they expect you. And no one else will be up there with me, so I know that it's like not being used as much as it should. Like there should be half your team going that way.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I found that when I take the flanking routes, they're usually pretty empty, and it's nice to kind of be able to get around behind everybody. And it's like surprise with fire, but the problem is if everybody starts doing that, then nobody's pushing the carts.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well, and NGs, man, I had a blast playing an NG one night, just doing that, just taking that back route and finding a nice place to throw up a teleporter, and then you can get a sentry behind them. And that's so much fun when they run out their spawn and there's a sentry behind them. And they don't even, anyway. Well, I'll quit talking about the game. Let's move on to something else. Conan?
Yeah, let's stop talking about TF2.
You're going to break me. It's going to be funny. I'll quit talking about the game. Nobody wants to hear about the game.
They're not here for that game.
So, I see some stuff down here in the dock. For you, Wes.
Well, I actually did a little bit of gaming this week. I had to work a couple of nights, so I mostly was doing some late night stuff. I did a little bit of board gaming online, and I did I played Prototype, which I don't know if anybody's played that, but it's like you're a super villain sort of kind of character. Of course, you're going to be a good, I'm sure I'm going to be a good guy eventually, but you're kind of running through New York, and when you jump off buildings, you land and there's a big thump, and you can run up the side of buildings, and it's got that sort of City of Heroes thing to it, and that you feel super powered when you're playing it. It doesn't feel like they're trying to limit your power at all, and that that's one problem with these things. And I just started playing it. I've kind of enjoyed it. I haven't touched Sims 3 other than that one day I played. Yeah, that one. I keep looking at it. I'm like, I should play that again. But I haven't been playing that.
It's like you're like, it's a single player game.
No, that's not it.
Single player game.
But also one other thing that's going on. I've been running the Win 7 beta, and I haven't been upgraded to the release candidate yet. And
4 more days now.
On the 1st of July, the Win 7 beta starts doing 2-hour shutdowns.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I decided to try and install the RC.
Final.
And I love the Win 7 beta. I love it. And it was running so well, I did not want to upgrade because I didn't want to mess with it.
Right.
Well, I've so far I've gotten like 3 or 4 things that have annoyed me about the Win 7 RC.
Great.
And I'm like, no, don't do this to me. But I did order 2 copies. They had that day one pre-release stuff. I got 2 pre-orders.
Where did you get it from? Because you can
Amazon.
Get it. Oh, Amazon. Okay, because that had it was like 59% off or something.
It was $49.99 for an upgrade disc.
But that's for the basic, right?
For the home premium.
Okay.
The first professional, the main thing that you get in that is you get XP shell, which I bought Ultimate. I bought Ultimate Vista because I was like, I want to make sure I have everything. I used nothing from it, nothing.
But I thought the deal with getting the business or the premium stuff was that you could use it on multiple machines. Like you could use it up to 3 machines instead of just one.
No, those are corporate keys. That's a whole different beastie. That's a totally different beastie. You still have to use for the
corporate. You're going to be able to use in any machine. I mean, we have a corporate one at work, and that's just you can It's any machine.
Yeah.
Whatever deal you set up with your corporate.
No.
So how can we tie Windows 7 into TF2? Can you play TF2 on Windows 7?
Yeah, absolutely. I can.
Okay, that sounds good.
So I spent a good chunk of my night on Friday night. Just totally I had the whole night. I could have gamed all Friday night, and instead I sat at the computer, installed Win 7,
watching progress bars.
And then after it was installed, I started watching 30 Rock episodes and downloading Steam games and doing updates on things like WoW. Installing WoW takes about an hour.
Oh yeah.
Installing
at least
DDO takes about 2 hours.
Jeez.
Installing Warhammer takes about an hour and a half. And then, I have to install Left 4 Dead, Team Fortress 2, Mass Effect.
So you got like Hulu or Netflix open, just watching stuff?
And, and that's all I did. I finished watching the first season of 30 Rock.
Okay, that's a good show.
With my child on my chest. So
really, is that a child-friendly show? I guess maybe.
Oh yeah.
Well, he doesn't get anything.
Yeah, well, she's 6 weeks old.
That's your daughter?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. No, I didn't watch them with my son.
Oh.
Anyway, so that was my week. I did play a little bit of Team Fortress 2. We had some good times. I played, I think it was Wednesday night, after I got home or something like that. And we did have some good times. And I'm playing the game more than I thought I would be playing at this point in time. Like with all the stuff that's been going on. Yeah. I actually have been logging on and saying, what do I feel like playing? And I'm saying I feel like playing Team Fortress 2, which is weird. Because I haven't been feeling that way. So,
yeah. Well, we have to pace ourselves, it seems, because obviously we do a TF2 show, so it's like, play it too much, get burned out, but play it enough to keep it still fun and fresh. But like, looking on my Steam group or my friends or whatever, like I don't know, like Akond or Jolly, they play all the time. They're always playing, and it's like, wow, after a full year, people will just be playing every single day. I'll just see Cruel Rain or whatever, just people constantly playing. Obviously, none of us can do that, but yeah, I guess I still want a nice little scheduled time to play or something.
Yeah, I'd love to do it. And, every time I get on my computer, the first thing I do is I look at my Steam list for you two guys, and I never see you on Steam.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Sorry. I'm always on Steam.
I don't see you.
Maybe we're not friends. Maybe we should check for that. I might have removed you. I don't know. Does that remove it from your list if I remove you?
Yeah.
I think I came to your house and removed me from your list.
Really? That was that was mean.
Had to make room for more friends.
I'm just kidding. So, what you're saying is you have a copy of Win 7 that you downloaded and burned to a disk, the ISO?
I have the Win 7 release candidate, yes.
I need it.
Okay.
You don't have it with you, do you?
You can download it.
I know, but that takes time.
Okay, sure, I can get it to
I
you.
started downloading it.
Yeah.
It'll probably take less time to download. Anyway, back to the show.
Back to the show.
So, on the loudspeaker?
On the loudspeaker.
Okay. On the loudspeaker. Okay, so we have a nice little update here that happened on June 23rd, 2009. And there's a ton of stuff here that happened. Things that are just general to the game.
If
and
by a
changes.
ton you mean, wow, they gave more buffs to the spy, then yes, I agree with you.
Yeah, spy changes and sniper changes.
But who didn't see that coming?
Well,
right after a big spy,
it's an update.
They're going to make.
It is a TF2 update, which means that the spy is going to get a buff. I agree with you.
A little bitter. You quit playing demo, and I still see the same demo men out there that just kick arse as demo men, and they are still kicking arse.
See, I don't. I don't like that my stickies don't blow up close to me anymore. That really annoys me. I don't like how low my ammo is. I don't like how much health I lose when I sticky jump. And I find that the benefits to the other classes way outweighs my usability. So I'm playing medic, I'm playing pyro, and I'm playing
all I'm saying is
engineer.
Give Demo Man a chance.
I'll wait for the update, and maybe there'll be something interesting there.
Oh, I heard they're not going to do one for the Demo Man.
Well, that
They
wouldn't
feel he's
surprise me.
balanced enough and has
It wouldn't
enough
surprise
tools.
me. I'm really surprised he doesn't have one sticky, one pipe bomb, and a Nerf bat. That's really what I'm surprised he's not running
Where would
around
he
with a
hold
foam
that
bat.
Nerf bat?
Well, he can't. My whole thing is he can't. He can't hurt anybody with it. All he does is just annoy them so they kill him faster. I think it's like an aggro magnet. That's what I think.
God damn, man, always so annoying.
So, but they did an option where he could keep that Nerf bat in his left or right-handed view.
That's right.
Model.
Yeah. Actually, okay. That's it. That's one of the changes.
God, your segues are terrible today.
But yeah, that's a good one. So that was definitely something that you can do
perfect.
now. You can switch if you're left-handed or right-handed, or pretty much it just does a mirror, right? Just flips
So
it.
now people can put this on a macro too, right? So then what they can do is, remember the trick about shooting around corners? Right? If you're like a soldier, if you're a medic, you can kind of work around the corner without being around the corner.
Right,
well, now you can just do a macro and switch it, and now you can do that on either corner.
Oh,
right?
so okay.
Bam.
Some people are saying that you can't do that anymore.
You can't do that on the fly.
Yeah,
You can't do that on the
they
fly.
took it away.
I think they're just slow and lame. If they knew the tricks I knew, they would know how to do this on
you
the
are
fly.
so in the know. So in the know.
Oh, well. All-knowing turtle knows. Apparently.
So let's see. What else stuff do we have here? Let's see. It fixed a couple bugs. Fixed a bug where a fake spy hand would appear on the screen of other players.
Yeah.
Kind of creepy.
Yeah, it was. Have y'all gotten any headgear yet?
No. I'm still... I don't have the Razorback.
Yeah.
And a few other things. Other things I didn't care about, but that was kind of like one of the ones that I just wanted to
I don't have
play
Huntsman.
around with.
I don't have Huntsman. I don't have Girardi. I don't have all kinds of stuff.
I have those too.
I don't.
I'm missing something.
I've got
from,
like 8 Razorbacks. You want one? I'll give you one.
They're putting? Is that coming in a future patch, or you can put it in the auction house?
I have no idea.
How much do you think those will sell for in an auction house?
Probably about 3 copper.
Oh God!
Because everybody loves the Razorback. As
You'll
far
have to pay
as
to give it to the guy.
as far as like Razorbacks go, people love them.
I don't get the Razorback still.
Nobody does. That's the whole point.
Okay.
No one gets it.
Okay.
Let's see. A bunch of little fixes.
Did you hear? By the way, did we ever talk about the fake login server? Did I discuss this with y'all? Have you heard about this?
No.
There's a way to make your TF2 program think it's logged into a server when it's not. And basically, periodically during gameplay, you get things. Okay? So, like, you can sit there and idle, and it'll give you things.
Huh. Oh. Well, yeah. I mean, I've heard of like idling and
Yeah, it's an idle program. And
okay.
It But anyway, I was kind of surprised. I was like, what? Because I would see these people logged in on a server with 10,000 people on it.
Wow.
And I'm like, what? Huh?
I didn't realize the scope of it.
Well, do you think they'll go back and I don't even know if they can, but before people have used hacks and programs to do stuff they didn't like, and they went back and fixed it. Do you think this is one of those times?
I don't know. I don't know. This is one of those.
Do you think they care?
To me, this seems like farming, and I don't really think they'll care.
Right.
But I'll bet you, that like
you think
there's going to be an idle honeypot out there.
I think Destructor 5009 posted something about that in the CP4 or the TF2 forum.
Well, I was talking to Boogle about it. Boogle's logged into it, and I was like, what? And the weird thing is, like, you see it on their Steam, like, you look at their server, like you go, oh, they're playing TF2. Let me see who's in their game with them. And it's like, 100 of 10,000 people. I'm like, what? It's wacky.
That is wacky.
So anyway.
Sounds like a fun game. Like, I want to be the one guy not idling. Running around shooting people.
No, I don't think that's the way it works. I don't think you're not actually.
No, but I am that douche. That's what I'm saying, though.
Well, you are a douche. So yeah, but I don't have any headgear yet, and so like the idea of possibly idling to get some headgear that kind of makes me happy.
Does it really? Like, does the headgear really excite you that much?
I don't know.
I'd rather get a hat than another freaking Sandman.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good answer.
Yeah, that's right. I found another Sandman last night.
Really?
Yep, just added it, in my closet of Sandman.
Did you get one of the leveled ones? What level is your Sandman?
Someone asked me that. They're like, "Oh, cool, man. What level?" And I was like, I forgot to look, but I did see that all these things do have levels to them.
Yeah,
which is very mysterious.
I wonder if
all the weapons used to have levels. They're different than that.
Yes, now they're like 1 to 100 or 1 to 99.
That's stupid. So, God.
So conceivably, a level 99 item is better than a level 98 item, but I have no idea why. So
inconceivable.
What's happening to our?
It's an outrage.
What do you use?
Let's see.
So now they fixed a bug where teleporters could not be built in some places where they should be,
which is good. But that sounds like something that you fix per map. Like what do they mean by?
I don't know, but they say that like at the specific example they gave is that at the pit at the end of Badwater Basin you could not build a teleporter there, and now you can.
So that was a change to the mechanics and not the map. That's interesting.
Yeah, I guess so. I thought that was kind of
okay.
I don't know. Maybe there was some kind of a
width. Like where it was checking the map for, okay, you need this many pixels or whatever, and then they said, screw that.
Or it might not have been, they might have limited some maps to not, so that you couldn't get under the map or something, that there was a zone where the things could be built and things were clipped out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, because they only give Badwater as an example and not just saying it's only Badwater that they fixed. So it must have been some general bit of code.
Okay.
They removed the refract from water ripples, and they did it to increase performance.
Okay.
Caused by bullet impacts.
Yeah. So like when you shoot bullets into the water, it doesn't refract the water now.
Okay.
And I'm like, really? Wow. I mean, I don't view TF2 as being particularly demanding on your resources. Do you?
No.
I mean,
maybe like 2 years ago or something. But I mean, nowadays, you can buy a sufficient, NVIDIA card on Newegg for like $60, and so like and everything is maxed out on mine. Now I don't even remember what card I have, but no problem. I guess they're trying to.
I wonder if this is. Okay. I wonder if this is more about how much data is being sent and that not necessarily client game performance, but. If these ripples or refractions are like an entity or something that has to be sent, to the client, and so maybe it's affecting network performance.
So then what happens if multiple bullets are hitting in certain places that now these ripples are starting to ripple off each other? And I don't even know if that's possible, but just where you have this it's almost like a memory leak or something, but it's like because of all these ripples rippling off ripples and bullets and crap that maybe just I don't know. I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe it's got to do with
yes,
that.
I do.
Is that it has to generate all those, effects or what have you, if it's particle effects or whatever, and how much of that has to get sent over the network.
So maybe something having to do with the network code then. Let's see what else. Oh, this one's kind of cool. Custom death animations now only play 25% of the time. That's to obviously just kind of give a little variance to the game.
Well, there's only 2 classes that have custom death animations, right?
Right, but so far, they'll probably give other classes, customs, and I mean, they've already proved that that giving random, voice emotes and stuff like that, depending on like what you've done. If you've captured a point, there's like 5 different things that your dude can say. So it's just randomly, it just picks one. So it feels more human because you don't hear the same thing repeating over and over, like in I don't know, whatever, Quake or something.
Well, and this could be also just something they're doing now to get ready for an upcoming patch. Where,
exactly.
They've done stuff in the past where, hey, we're updating this group, but we're also going to slide in these changes for these past classes that didn't get them. So maybe everyone will get
to make room in the future.
Custom death animations in the next patch.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
They fixed a couple of sniper achievements, and additionally now friendly arrows when they zing by your head will no longer give the near miss sound. Yeah, which I think is wise.
Yeah, that's good.
It doesn't make you think you're being shot at when you're not.
Yeah. No one likes that. Let's see what else.
You know what I love? As a medic, a lot of times I'll be running around with behind heavies who have arrows straight in their head, and I just think that is one of the funniest things in the whole wide world. You'll see a heavy running around with a arrow right smacking in the middle of his head, and it just kills me. I think that's hilarious.
Nice.
But it didn't kill him.
No, it did not. Because he had his friendly neighborhood medic all over him. Okay, so it says here that they made it so that spies can stay disguised all the time, backstab people without coming out of disguise. They can capture points without anyone noticing that they are on the base. They can now teleport carrying the intelligence. They can steal other people's weapons and use them against them, and they have sex with everyone's mother.
Finally, Valve has done something worthwhile for the spy.
Yes, and they're automatically no clips.
Sound bitter much?
So I'm guessing West doesn't really approve of the spy.
Okay. So let's just go over the things that get buffed. Okay. Disguised spies no longer lose their disguised weapon when they interact with a weapon locker. Okay, so in other words, they solidified their disguise some more. They fixed uncloaked spies flickering in and out of the cloak effect when taking damage.
Wait, go back. Come on. Solidifies their costume more?
Huh?
It's making it work as it intended. They made it where they can switch to the weapon, and then when they went to hit the closet, it would switch back to something that it wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah, but hold on. Wait. Okay.
That does not solidify their.
I'm sorry. To me, it's just like, well, first off, I don't understand why they have disguised weapons anyway. I don't think you should be able to have the alternate weapons. I think that I don't understand why they have to keep making it so that it's more and more impossible to tell that a spy is there.
More and more difficult. I think it's because as people learn how to tell what a spy is, it becomes too easy to recognize.
Well, okay. Well, but at the same time, once people learned how to know where people were going to put stickies, they don't go where stickies are going to be anymore. Once people
they take away your stickies.
Yeah,
See
exactly.
How it works?
Yeah, and once people learned how to figure out what a sentry was doing, it's not like, sentries got buffed because people learned how to deal with them, No,
they did get buffed, though.
What are you talking about?
They made dispensers where you can go up to level 3. To me, that is a buff for a sentry gun.
No.
Well, for all your buildables, you can build faster.
Yeah.
No.
Not only can you build faster, you can keep it alive easier.
No. Anyway.
But you're not running the risk of running out of metal anymore, not like you used to.
So,
especially since you're the spy stealing your metal.
Okay, so the cloak and dagger now regenerates at its intended rate. Okay, they're also very careful about how the verbiage they use here. It's things have returned to their intended ranges. Okay,
all right.
They increased the cloak and dagger regeneration rate slightly. Okay, they capped the rate of energy loss from moving faster than run speed while cloaked. Okay, the Deadringer cloak consume rate has been slightly reduced, giving it an extra second of cloak time on a full meter. Emerging from the Deadringer's cloak now drains up to 40% of the cloak meter instead of 100%. The cloak meter for the Deadringer can now be regenerated from ammo sources.
Thank God.
Shut up!
That was a pain, I'm telling you.
That is so... Come on.
I've been playing with the Deadringer a lot lately when I play as a spy, and I'm telling you, it was gimped. It was gimped how it worked, because you used it and it was done until it filled up again. And it's not like having the other invis as a spy, because you don't have it anymore. You can't use it for so long.
There's a reason for that.
I know, but it was too long. So this is fixing that issue. Putting it more on par with the original.
But at the same time, the Deadringer don't get me wrong. I understand that people who actually play spy want their spy to work more efficiently. Okay, but at the same time, there comes a point where it's like, how many more ways does the spy get to screw everybody over?
But it's not a new way.
It is. That's just it. They had it set so that when it flipped, it used 100% of the power. Okay, and that's what it did. Okay,
right.
Now it's different.
And then after people tested it out, it's like, that's too much.
I just don't see it. I just don't see it. So anyway,
yes, good discussion here.
The only
give me a donut now.
Yeah, the funny thing is Eric just ran off and got another drink and a donut. Good discussion.
You guys yelling in the other room about something spy related or something.
Oh man.
Yeah. Now there are a couple of nerfs here. Okay, the ambassador now only crits when fully accurate and no longer penetrates enemies, which I think is a good idea. I don't think the gun should be able to crit and go through multiple people.
Yeah.
The next thing is the spy can no longer change weapons from the knife while shocked by the Razorback. Now, I think it's kind of silly because a spy who is willing to take the damage from the Razorback, I don't understand, you know what I'm saying? But now, I don't know. It seems kind of wacky. But here's some more buffs. Force of Nature and Flamethrower Air Blast backup effects no longer work on disguised spies.
Now this one I do agree. I think this is wrong. I think this is absolutely wrong.
If you can catch a disguised spy on fire, you should be able to knock them back with an air blast.
Exactly.
Didn't they revert this though?
Did they?
Yeah, I thought there was a later update where they reverted this stuff.
Hopefully.
That one particularly.
Oh, good.
Someone didn't put that in the show notes, though.
No. Okay, good. Chat room's agreeing with you. So good.
I think it's because I posted about it.
Really?
Yeah, I posted about that because I was kind of angry about that one. I thought that was just lame.
Really? You posted about it?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't remember. But if you search on the internet, you'll be able to find it.
Nice.
They do have this tool called Google. I mean, come on. Why do I remember everything I type?
And it also fixed disguised spies showing the wrong teleporter effect when using an enemy teleporter. Which, oh wow, enemy teleporter is still another thing I'm really glad they can do. Anyway, so that's all the spies.
They can use an enemy teleporter?
Yeah. Spies can use enemy teleporters, much to my chagrin.
So there's a handful of stuff that was up there. On the 25th, they had another update. So if you want, I can walk through those.
Yeah, let us know.
Okay, so there was a couple of them for Linux dedicated server. We're running Windows server, so don't care.
Are we running
for
Windows
TF2
servers?
Yeah, they're Windows servers.
Oh, huh.
Yep.
I didn't even know that. Yeah. From lowpings.net.
HLSW, you can tell it. Yeah. Anyway, for the TF2 stuff, they said they changed CL flip view models so it can no longer be set while connected to a server. I think that's the changing your view model to be left-handed or right-handed.
Yeah.
So I think you can't do that while connected at all anymore, much less being in spawn or whatever. They fixed a problem with the loadout menu back button not preserving the currently equipped weapon. I don't remember running into that ever, but apparently it happened. Fixed a case where an observer could set the observed player's view models. I'm not even sure what that means entirely. This one's a good one here because there's a lot of people confused about this one. Fix the heavies punches not matching mouse button presses when the view models are flipped. So people were like punching or clicking one button and punching with the other hand.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. They fixed the bonk ammo count exploit after using a regeneration locker. Fixed dead ringer damage reduction exploit involving spy taunting. So that cool video that somebody put out a couple weeks ago.
Bleep. You can put that one in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, no, that was the name of the video.
Wow.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Throwing out curses left and right.
Shut up. You're the foul mouth.
So it's just a couple more. The Force of Nature and Air Blast knockback on Disguised Spies, the one we talked about a minute ago. They reverted that one.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Somebody thought that was a good idea. I don't
even get that.
I don't either. Somebody thought that was a good idea.
Yeah.
Hopefully they got fired.
Yeah, hopefully. So, like what we're saying is you should definitely, talk to us before you make any of these major changes to your game.
Dude.
Seriously.
I think everybody can agree in the chat room, right? If they just talk to us first,
Yeah.
that the game would be much better.
Sure.
And there's two others that they missed. These are actually missed notes from the previous update on the 23rd. They forgot to put in that the ambassador no longer penetrates buildings. And
Good. So they made it so that the ambassador could crit in a wider hitbox, shoot through people and buildings.
Wow.
But not anymore, Wes. So you should be happy.
I need to get the ambassador. I need to play more classes than just Pyro.
I think you need to start playing Spy more.
I told you I started playing Sniper.
Yes, but I think you need to start playing Spy more.
Well, I thought about that too.
And the last one is they removed the movement speed penalty on the Razorback, so it's only slightly less worthless. I don't know.
Wait a minute. There's a movement speed penalty for having the Razorback?
Yeah. What was it, 25% or something? I don't remember.
Oh my god.
15%.
It's one of the most useless items in the game, and they put a movement penalty on it?
Yeah.
The reason I don't like
your
it
back and you'll be slower. Nice work.
is because they put it in the place of the whatchamacallit?
The submachine gun?
Yeah, the SMG. Because, I mean, it's so much more beneficial than the Razorback, right?
Yeah.
But if they had said put it in place where the Durati is, I just wouldn't use the Durati. And I would probably use it if I was out sniping, because then I wouldn't have to worry about spies, really.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, one would come up and stab me, but at least I have a chance at that point, right?
Yeah.
So then, to me, it becomes a useful weapon. If you take away my SMG, though, not useful.
Yeah, how do you defend yourself against spies? Let's say you have the Razorback, and a spy comes up and starts shooting at you with his ambassador right in the head.
You don't use a Durati and you pull out your machete?
Yeah.
Or, I mean, I think that's part of the reason why they started giving the crosshairs for the sniper gun when you're not zoomed in. So you can use it.
Ustreamer8255 says to kick him. So if you're a sniper, you kick the spy.
I don't know.
Well, if you're a mod, yes, that's what you do.
Yeah.
Okay, so
nice big.
Are you done crying?
I am, and I know that in the show notes there's now a bright red bleep Wes. So now it is time for State of the Servers. Do we wish to play this? Do we have a recording, or are we
with
just
our good buddy?
Talk?
Aren't you going to do a live one?
Okay.
I know, Eric. I need to send you the server background noise so you can just insert it here.
It's really loud. We need new server background noise.
You think so?
Yeah, cleaner
I'm
one.
trying to keep it quieter. I'm trying to. The last couple should be a little bit better, but yeah, it was the first few I did were pretty loud.
Yeah.
Anyway, so on to State of the Server.
Here, I'll be the server.
Sounds like a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, that's what servers sound like.
Anyway, as far as problems go, we haven't really seen much, in terms of technical issues. I know Jolly was talking about some lag issues that he was having some time back, but I was never able to consistently see anything like that, and haven't really seen any other complaints of that. So it seems like everything's running fine still. For map stuff, we had some people that had indicated to me personally through other avenues, and then also in the rotation thread, that PC Atlantic was not a favorite, so I pulled it from the rotation.
Wow.
And then, wow. It's a pretty map. It's that without a lot of coordination, I think it's a tough thing to play. What else? Oh, we updated. I went out and got updated versions of CP Power Plant, CP Resonance, CP Timberfest, CTF Bank Job, CTF Cruise, which we haven't played in ages, and that's a fun one.
What's Bank Job?
Yeah, what's Bank Job? That sounds cool.
It totally
Bank
sounds
Job
cool.
is a new one that I put that one in a couple weeks ago. It's like it's two, a red and a blue bank, and there's like a bunch of different ways in and out of the bank, and it's a CTF map. So it's like you go into like a bank, and there's
So it's CTF,
like teller windows and all that kind of stuff, and you can go into a vault, and it's really kind of a cool looking map. It's a little big, I think, but it's pretty fun.
So they changed the model for the Intel?
No, it's still a briefcase. But they have like a vault with gold bars in it and stuff, and like there's a wall in the that's like blasted out that you can go into the bottom. There's sewers and stuff underneath to get to the other bank, or you can go through the surface, and they have old time cards and stuff.
It does. I want to play that.
It's really visually interesting. I haven't really gotten a chance to play it with a group of people, so I don't know how it plays, but it's pretty neat. Let's see, where was I? CTF Cruise, CTF Staging, PC, Sawmill, PLDB Heights, those have all also been updated. And then I added the CP No Mercy and one called CP Overflow, which I haven't had a chance to play yet, but it was pretty highly rated and looked pretty good. So,
wow.
Yeah. Going crazy with the map stuff. I just have a lot of fun finding stuff that looks cool. And unfortunately, it all doesn't play great, so we get a lot of good feedback, which is nice to get feedback, and it's getting more and more constructive and helpful, which is good. So on the forums, I'm glad to see that. So hopefully, I'm probably going to make a couple more rotation tweets here pretty soon based on some feedback that we got from Panda and Flonk were, I think, the two that really put in some good feedback, and the ESB also had a really good post in the rotation thread, and so thanks to them and to everybody who's participating in those threads. It's nice to have some feedback that I can go and take a look at and hopefully implement something that's going to make the rotation better. So thanks.
Yeah,
that's it.
Cool. Very cool. Excellent. So where do we go from there? I want to check out all these maps that you've been putting on here. That's for sure. I definitely want to check out Bank Job. It's like the name.
Yeah.
Listener contributions.
Listener contributions.
We have one.
Dun. This is a weird, wild, wacky episode because we only got one contribution this week. Usually we have too many, and that's why we have a screener. And I think maybe I don't know if maybe people don't listen to us anymore.
It's summertime.
It's summertime.
Summertime. This happens in everything. You'll see it on the servers. You'll see it on attrition in games like WoW or Warhammer or any of those games. There's just so much attrition. People on vacation. People just going outside,
doing stuff,
with their friends and stuff instead of sitting inside with this group of friends.
You can be outside and listen to this excellent show on your iPod or something.
Yeah, but they're not going to take the time to send stuff in.
Yeah, okay. Well, okay, that makes sense. So, but we have one thing this week. So it's from Korn, and the best reader should read it. Who's good at reading?
Hey, CP. I just said I'm the best.
You totally are.
I am.
Hey, CP, I just wanted to comment on the Demoman nurse.
No bogarting the emails.
I know this is old news, but Wes keeps saying that the Demoman is not a potent class anymore, and he will go Pyro if he wants to deal major damage.
In response to that, the Demo is a defense class, so obviously the Pyro would deal more damage. After Valve said that the Demo was overpowered, I started to use him a lot more to try to exploit his strengths, and as they nerfed him, I haven't noticed a difference.
You can blow up the stickies, so what? I think that the changes are so minor that it should not affect your play of that class that significantly. I'll let you do that one.
I have played Demo for 20 hours, so I think I can back up my opinion. Thanks for reading this. I've played Demo for 80 hours, so I'm 4 times smarter than you.
But there's some curves you just can't get over.
This is the thing. I used to feel like Demo was a lot more potent. The decrease in the number of stickies means that you have to consistently be aware of where your ammo is. I feel like the increase in the potency of other classes makes dying a lot easier. Specifically, I think that there's a lot more one-shot kills now than there used to be. And I don't think that the Demo can spare much health. So I generally don't sticky jump up to fancy places or do anything. Sticky jumping to me usually costs me too much health for it to be worth it. Right. If I'm going to get hit and get away, I need that extra health. Especially since my ability to hurt someone who is chasing me has been nerfed via the sticky bomb nerf that now the damage is low when I first lay one, and it goes up via time and the distance from me. In general, I just don't find the Demo to be as potent as compared to other classes at this point in time.
He said potent.
I can't believe you're still playing Demo Man after all this time.
I'm not.
Oh, that was the last straw, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's
okay.
just it. I mean, I will try. If I don't see a demo man on the team, and usually there's only one nowadays. It used to be you'd see 3 and 4 demo men.
Right.
Right. And now you don't.
What do you play mostly now?
I mostly play medic, and then I fall back on Pyro. Sometimes I go... now, I've noticed... but I'm still doing NG a lot, and... Basically, I fall back on NG and Heavy when I notice other people have not chosen those classes.
Okay.
I've wanted to play some more Sniper so that I can, start doing to other people what they've been doing to me. But
do you ever play Scout or Heavy?
I don't like Scout. I play Scout on Pac-Man. That's about it.
Oh, okay.
You gotta outrun the ghosts.
Yeah.
What was that pool? Billiards. Have you played billiards?
No.
We played that last night.
Did it work?
It worked.
Okay.
Yeah,
We used to have that on the server, and every time, as soon as you started hitting the balls, it would crash.
Yeah. You hit the balls.
It worked fine last night.
Yeah, it totally worked fine. I suggest playing Heavy on that map because you just sit there and spray the other side of the pool table and rain death upon them.
Yeah. Well, I've been wanting to play some more Sniper, but usually every time I try to play on a team, there's already 2 or 3 snipers. And there's 2 or 3 spies. And with half the team being snipers and spies, I don't feel welcome to play Sniper.
Yeah. I don't have any of the cool spy unlocks. I feel like a loser. I don't have anything. Nothing.
You should play more.
All I get is the freaking Sandman. Over and over and over. It's very sad.
I think you're broken.
I know I'm broken.
And I think this whole unlock system needs to stop. Wow.
I just need a good, healthy
really
farming session is what I need.
Okay. All you need to do is play.
Really.
I mean, you just get stuff.
Yeah, but I want it now.
I want it now.
Schnozberry. Who ever heard of a schnozberry?
I want Girardi. I want this and that and lots of pee. I want it now.
Nice. Oh, that was beautiful.
That was nice. I would be laughing and stuff, except for I was looking at the picture that we have coming up in surveillance of the 2 female scouts kissing.
Oh, okay. Are we going to go to surveillance? Surveillance. I
kind of skipped ahead there.
Okay, we can do that. By the way, Rusty Bullet, his microphone broke, so therefore we have no rapid fire this week. So go to Walmart and get you a $20 mic. So we are in the midst of some good stuff in surveillance. Okay, so today we have some serious cosplay pics. I'm going to give this link out to the chat room right now, so you can check out these pictures. This is really good. This is by Racoon-sama. And she has done some really cool stuff where she has this, she's done these photo sessions with herself. She's dressed up as a scout. And this other person, I believe it's also a girl, has dressed up like a soldier. And it's really cool. They've done some really good stuff. This is probably the best, most professional looking photo shoot I've ever seen, like TF2 Cosplay style. There's some really good stuff here, and it just goes on and on. I don't know how many pictures she actually has, but check that out. We'll have the show note linky in the show notes, whatever.
The linky in the show notes.
Yeah, it's so good. So yeah. What else do we have here? Anything else that's cool? Are you guys still looking at the pictures?
Oh no, I'm.
They're really well done. I mean, wow. Some of these are shot on a what looks like a white cyclorama, where there's no vanishing line, like no corners or anything like that, and it's done very well. Very professional. Very
and
cool.
then someone did a new female pyro model, with basically they took the pyro model, took away the beer belly, and turned it into beer boobs, it looks like.
Okay, so I put this link in here because remember we did talk about a female pyro model a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
And remember, all it was basically the bottom half of the regular pyro held together with kind of like overalls,
Yes.
and the top was a like a bikini top or something.
Yep.
I remember liking it. I think Brent liked it, didn't you? But Wes totally was against it.
It's
totally
ridiculous.
doesn't like women in bikini tops, apparently.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Well, good, because I have a link for you right here at bigchurch.com.
But this one is actually a little more tasteful, if you will. This one features the Pyro in a kind of like a rubber suit, I guess. That's kind of a little more tight than it normally should be. And you can see the top half kind of bulging out, if you will.
Big boobies.
Yes. So
With
I don't know.
tweaked sounds and new HUD icons.
I think it's done well. It's whatever. Yeah, I guess it's part of the female collection. If you collect all 9, you can have females everywhere. Although I haven't seen like a heavy mod or a heavy female heavy model. Have you?
No, I haven't.
Or a medic, actually. Okay, maybe there's not too many. We have the Scout, we have the Pyro.
I mean, Scout and Pyro are the only major female models we've seen.
I think
the Pyro is because people are saying that she's a female, so it kind of lends itself to, hey, well, let's see what it would look like if it was a female. And the Scout,
I think there was an NG, though. Right? A female NG?
I think there's probably been drawings for a lot of them. Actual models I don't know about.
That's true.
Yeah, there's been drawings for pretty much all of them. It's just, I think Wes is right. There's only seen these 2 classes actually being made into, skins or whatever.
Yeah. So, yeah. Alrighty then. Even though, we talk about all these mods and stuff or models, but I don't think any of us actually use them. Have you?
I had the Scout one on my laptop for the longest time until I
did too.
Reformatted.
Yeah, I pretty much, it was pretty much a permanent fixture until I upgraded my PC and then just didn't reinstall it. But I don't know. I think they're a little too cryptic to install and uninstall.
Yes.
Installing is actually less painful than uninstalling because you have to remember what files to remove and what directories are there, and it's like,
Wouldn't it be better if it was just kind of like a WoW add-on or something where you just put it in a folder and you could turn it on or off in the HUD?
Yes.
Yeah. Somebody should totally make an app.
I'm telling you, come by our podcast. We got ideas.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. RT weather, right?
And I also think, like, let's say that you are let's say you want to do, you want to play a female Scout. You should be able to say, if other people have this model in their directory, use it for me. So let's say I wanted to make a custom Wes demo skin, and I get all my friends to use it. That way they can tell who I am. Yeah. If they have it downloaded, installed.
Like, so not all the demo men that were playing at that time would look like that, just you.
Right. So and specifically, if you had the female Scout model, people could say, I want to play the female Scout model, and people could say, I want to play the male Scout model, and it would all work.
It seems like if you're playing the game, your computer's probably fast enough to do it, so why not have it where each person can individually have their models? It's not like a game where there's hundreds of people out there at the same time.
Right.
Having, 24, it tops, 64 different models. That's when it could get, I guess, hairy.
But to keep in mind, I'm also saying that if I want to play the female Scout, not only do I have to say I'd like to be this model, but you have to have installed that skin and said, yes, this is something I want. Yeah. Okay, so Pierre Cron says people make spiked models, and people make crappy models, but I'm not going to install those on my computer. So I'm not going to see those just because you say you want me to use it for you.
Yeah.
What do you think about this, Johnny?
I don't know. I think it's just a lot of extra stuff that I don't really think about the whole extra skins and models and stuff like that too much. I just get in, play the game, have fun.
So have you never used a model or a skin or anything?
No.
Huh.
I've got enough to deal with putting maps on the server and stuff like that.
That's
I don't need to be messing around with other stuff.
We work them too hard.
Yeah, I know.
That's right. You guys don't give me time to do this stuff.
There is a skin that I'm actually kind of interested in using is the control point skin.
Well, there's a few of them, right?
Yeah, there's a couple
That
of
one
them.
I would do, yeah, for the CP, the little hovering
Yeah, the little
thing.
hologram that hovers. There's one that's
Those are probably it.
control point logo.
Well, could
and
we
then
actually put those
an Uber.
into any of the maps we do? Like, couldn't we make the
I think so.
quad? Couldn't we change the middle point to where it use those?
Use custom.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's true. Chicken Hunter, get on that.
Oh yeah, and remember greenery on the outside.
Greenery.
No more sharks under the glass.
I think
wall.
it was control point, and the other point was Uber servers.
Yeah, that's
It was
right.
like the purple.
Right.
But I've still yet to do that because of the crappy installation process. It's like just to be able to do it, I have to go. Oh yeah, how do I do that again? Then follow some tutorial and do this, do that, do this and that. And then if something happens where it breaks and turns into that awful hot pink checkered texture, which means texture missing, then I have to figure out how to go and fix it, and it sucks.
Yep, that's the same way. I just don't want to deal with the whole install or uninstall and troubleshooting process.
Yeah. But anyway, in theory, it's cool. So let's see. Oh, especially the cabbage. Remember the heavy? They replaced it KGB with cabbage heads. Oh, that's funny.
I want to see it replaced with Wes's head.
Or the Nerf hammer with the Scout. Did you ever see that?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. All right, so on with the segments. Aha! Shout-outs? I wanted to go ahead and shout out to all the wonderful people that have been diligent in giving us excellent iTunes reviews.
So wait, you're telling me that if I go out right now and put an iTunes review, I might possibly get my name mentioned on the podcast?
Yes. Actually, there is like a 99.6% chance that we will pimp you out.
I think that's awesome.
I'm going to go ahead and shout out to the last 10 people that left us iTunes reviews. That's Torchmaster, New Moon Island Productions, Pain Thriller, Chad Reed 94, Baseball Bob, Obi Bud, Fight the Food 22, William Dude 1, DS Dude 3, and Skinny Snowman. Thank you so much for giving us iTunes reviews. They are always a delight to read.
And DS Dude 3 is in the chat room, and he's like, I left a review! And now he's excited because
woohoo!
Yeah. Woohoo! And you know what? I want to thank someone.
Okay.
I want to thank our sponsor, lowpings.net.
Oh, God.
I would like to hear it one more time from
You're
Ash
just
Williams.
a corporate shill.
Can we hear one more time from Ash Williams?
I would actually have loaded up the next one that I was going to play.
Oh, there's a next one to play?
This is the part
I want to give a shout out.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Johnny. Go ahead and shout it out.
I want to shout out to the three of you, obviously, for having me on the show. I appreciate that. And then to everyone who came out and played with us last night and a little bit this morning and wished me a happy birthday, all that stuff. Awesome. Thanks so much. And it was fun. It was a good trip.
Nice.
No friendly fire plug? I thought you got paid by those guys.
No, I didn't get a check from Mint this week, so.
And yeah, why don't we give a shout out to the Friendly Fire guys?
They just got it.
They do a great TF2 podcast. And I really recommend the people who are into the more competitive elements of the game. It's a good show.
It totally is. I mean, they're all about actually down and dirty, serious business. Probably everybody who listens to this show already knows the impact that it will have on you if you listen to it.
Hey guys, it's Ash again. I'm still depressed over this whole game server thing. When I bought a server and it wasn't from lowpings.net, I really learned my lesson, but God, I just can't get over it. So I decided to do another song about it. Try to mend my broken heart. The CP host said I should rent from lowpings.net. So why did I decide to go with someone else instead? It's all because I'm stupid and assumed they'd be the same. But now my server's so laggy that no one will join my game. Should've gone to low. lowpings.net. This other place is laggier than dial-up internet, but Lowpings has 100 tick and 99 cents per slot, so your server doesn't end up being filled with crummy bots.
Delightful.
I love it a lot.
Are we done?
Okay.
Stuff.
All right.
Good stuff.
Well, actually, I had something else I wanted to play.
Okay.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, this one is.
Are we going to do Nivekeryas?
Kevin, though.
All right, this is a song Nivekeryas did. It is called There's Some CPers Tweeting About Themselves. This is really good.
There's some CPers tweeting about themselves. You can't stop them. There's some CPers tweeting about themselves. They keep on tweeting. They're gonna break your heart. And Twitter all about it. They're gonna break your heart. Ash was like, what's this like? Cloud was like, Mitten was like, they were all like, Live for Dead 2 for the win. Cloud was like, what's this like? Ash was like, what's this wrong? He was in like, Live for Dead 2 for the lose. Ash was like, what's this like? Cloud was like, Mitten was like, they were all like, Live for Dead 2 for the win. Cloud was like, what's this like? Ash was like, what's this wrong? He was in like, Live for Dead 2 for the lose. Ash was like, what's this like? Cloud was like, Mitten was like, they were all like, Live for Dead 2 for the win. Cloud was like, what's this like? Ash was like, what's this wrong? He was in like, Live for Dead 2 for the lose. CPers tweeting about themselves.
Oh, that is too good. Well,
and if you need the reference, it's
Perry Grip.
Perry Grip. Look him up.
PerryGrip.com. That's 2 P's on Perry Grip. So check the show notes today. You will find a link to the CPCon 2009 Episode 2, which is Day 2 of the convention in Birmingham, Alabama. If you missed out on the first episode, you can check the show notes of episode 79. So I guess that takes us out. Another excellent episode, episode 80. And again, happy 38th birthday to our good friend, Johnny Napalm.
And don't
Put up
forget,
the cake.
the spin stops here.
The spin. And that's it.
That's good, because I drank a lot last night and I am spinning, so if it stops now, that's good.
You are now at the end of another episode of Control Point,
Victory.
Every one of you deserves a medal!
a podcast brought to you by the Dead Workers Party. See the show notes and leave comments for this episode at controlpoint.deadworkers.com or leave us a voicemail at area code 256-513-4772.
Auf Wiedersehen!
Hey, Control Point, ZB here. I noticed last podcast that either Eric or Wes, I don't remember, said that, was talking about dual monitoring. Now that I think about it, I think it's Wes. You can run the game full screen, but also windowed at the same time. Yeah, it sounds weird. Just run in the launch options, dash no border, and set the resolution to the same size as your screen, and it will end up looking like it's full screen, but it's still running in windowed mode. It just won't have a border or a button or an exit button, and so you can just Alt-Tab out, and it won't minimize the game. Keep up the awesome work.
Hello, it's Crescendo1897, and I got a quick tip for the sniper. Well, pretty much for all classes, but mainly for the sniper with the huntsman. Now, as you probably know, the huntsman takes up almost the entire left half of the screen, and that can be really annoying when you're trying to aim with it. So what I do is I go into options, multiplayer, and I think advanced, and then I turn off, and then I click, or I unclick draw view models. This makes it so that you don't see the weapon in your hand. The only problem is that doing this, it's not very good for melee weapon, because you don't really see where the melee weapon is. But other than that, I've gotten a lot of headshots using this, and hope to help you in the future. Bye.
Dead Workers Party Network. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world.